Hey Empower people, and today we are doing a generator maintenance, which is an oil change, oil filter, air filter, spark plugs, check the battery for voltage, and cold cranking amps. So we'll be doing that on this 18K Generac generator. Let me show you what we got. So we ran it for 10 minutes to get the oil pumping, get nice and hot, and we'll take off this guy here and we'll drain it, and then we'll take off the oil filter, take out the air filter, replace it with our new kit here. You can buy these kits from Generac.com, and we'll check the battery for all the voltage and cold cranking amps. Take off the cover. Alright, always make sure to turn off the breaker and the auxiliary switch here before you take off the battery terminations or anything like that. This connection was very loose, we found, so that's a little issue we're going to correct. It's not too much corrosion on these, but we'll brighten them up a little bit. Alright, so we're checking the voltage, DC, and we got 13.56, so the battery's still good on the voltage wise. Next we'll be draining this into my empty container here. We got a good angle, it'll be downward facing here, so it'll be running downhill and it'll drain nicely on us. Also, we warmed it up so the oil was going to flow out nicely for us. We're going to put on some gloves so we don't get it on our hands. Always make sure you got a roll of paper towels so you can clean up as well. Alright, so you crack this so you don't have the suction going. It lets it flow out a little better. You take this cappy off here, like so. And then you get your container, you empty it out with, and then let her drain. There we go. It's hard to see in the sidewall there, but you can see it draining out. So you just let it drain for a while, just hold it there. And you should probably have about a quart and a half come out. I don't know, sometimes more, sometimes less, but we'll definitely be putting about 2 back into it. So let's put some extra paper towels down so we don't make a mess, and then the oil soaking rag I put on top of that. Soak in the oil, get some drips, which we will. Okay, there's more in there than I anticipated. And that's why we have the rags. Get more paper towel ready. Okay, stop it. Then once you have it installed, you put the date you installed it on, which is 8/26/25, and that way you know about a year from now we'll be changing it out again. It's going to take about 2 of these. Now we'll be switching out the air filter, so you got to take this clamp off here. It'll pop open, pull up. And this one, it's in pretty good condition. It's not bad. But we're gonna replace it anyways with a new one because the kit comes with a new one, so we might as well. So pop this baby right back in there. Next is the spark plug, which is the hardest part in my opinion, because this one's easy right here. But this guy on the back is always a pain in the butt. Just right there. One just pops right off. Pop. And there is your spark plug. When you're replacing the spark plugs on these, make sure you use the spark plug socket. Otherwise, you'll just break them off and it'll be hard to get out. All right, let's take this spark plug out using the 5/8 spark plug socket. This, and look at that. You can see here, there's some debris. It's a little dark. All right, so we're putting the spark plug in. You gotta make sure you check the gap on this with a feeler gauge and go to the specs that are in the manual. So we did that, and now we're gonna just put it in hand tight first, and then we're gonna hit it with the torque wrench to about 18 foot-pounds. That's what this one wants specifically. Unless you have baby hands, this is the most difficult part of doing the maintenance, is taking the spark plug off the back of this baby. Down there. There we go. We used to do this 3,000 times, a quarter turn. Good. Alright, we got our new one. We'll put it in hand tight first and then crank it down with the torque. There we go. Feel a little pop. It's good there. Nice and tight. So we've checked down the list here. We did the air filter, did the oil filter, we changed the oil, and we checked the battery for both voltage and cold cranking amps. And we changed the spark plugs. So now we're going to start it up and make sure it runs just fine before we leave. And we're going to get the card saying what time in next year we're going to be back to do the next service, which is right there.